we are going to be making a tier list based on how fun these legends are to play, okay? Literally, like, which ones do I have the most fun playing? Which ones do I have the least fun playing? Let's do it, starting with Bangalore. Bangalore is like, she's fun. Like, her smokes are really cool for escaping, and her passive is really nice. Her ultimate is a little annoying for your own team sometimes. It causes like that distortion effect that's not really enjoyable, even for yourself. But besides that, I would say overall, she's like a solid B tier. Like, she's fun, but not a character that's like not a go-to pub character, you feel me? Like, she's definitely has like some synergy, especially with the digi threats and stuff. But other than that, like, B tier's fair for Bangalore, I think. Bloodhound, the scan is really useful and at higher levels. Is it fun though? The only thing that's really fun about Bloodhound's kit is their ultimate. Their ultimate is lets you go zoom faster. You can see things with like things look red and whatnot. I'm gonna have to put Bloodhound probably like in C tier. It's like Bloodhound's not boring to play, right? Like they're a necessity at times. Like having a scan character feels so important. But I feel like if you just want to play for fun, like a mobility legend, I don't think Bloodhound is the most mobility oriented, if that makes sense. Like there are better mobility legends, there are better scan legends even, but even then, like I still think of the scan legends, I do think Bloodhound is definitely leans on the more fun side, but I don't know. I don't love playing Bloodhound in pubs, you feel me? Caustic, I'm a little biased. I understand if people don't like playing against Caustics, but God, Caustic can set up a whole room by yourself. You can win entire fights. You can do a lot of shenanigans, especially with his ultimate. His ultimate is super nuts, but it's kind of like the same routine. It's like block a door, block a door, block a door, shoot your trap, gas it up. It almost feels like a little unfair at times, Caustic's like entire kit. I don't think that makes Caustic like a fun character, right? So I would probably put Caustic also in C tier. I don't think Caustic's boring to play. Like there's times where I do enjoy being Caustic, but I totally understand if you guys would put Caustic in like D tier or even an F tier, right? Oh, Johnny, please forgive me. Crypto is kind of boring to play. Anytime you have to like stop and do stuff, like, and that's like half of his kit. Like, yeah, you could throw his drone now and an EMP with that, but it's much better and more useful to actually EMP with it while you're in the drone. So that kind of slows down your pace and slows down how you want to play. And anytime any character slows you down, it's not fun. Does Crypto have no redeeming qualities? No, I don't think Crypto's an F tier, but I would probably put Crypto in D tier. I'm sorry, Johnny Young, the voice actor. Me and him are buddies. Johnny, look at me. I'm sorry, baby. Please forgive me. Next up, we got Fuse. Fuse is kind of sick. The knuckle cluster's fun. His ultimate is awesome. The fact that he can carry an insane amount of grenades is hilarious to me. I'm all about that. I think Fuse is an easy A tier. He's just a good time. Like, I don't think you'd want to use Fuse in ranked if you want to like push high ranks, but if you're just trying to have a good time with the homeboys, knuckle cluster, Oxstar, thermite, frag, knuckle cluster, Oxstar, thermite, frag. You feel me? Like, that's all you need. He'd be in S tier if he could grenade jump. That's all I'm gonna say. If you could grenade jump, respawn, give Fuse the ability to grenade jump, and we're chilling. And you would be S tier easily. Gibraltar is really good in ranked. The bubble is strong. His ultimate is nuts. His arm shield, sick. But because he has a big hitbox and he's kind of just like one note in terms of how he works, like you just bubble, save your life. He's not the most fun character to play, honestly. I would be inclined to put him above Crypto, but still in D tier. I think Gibby's safely in D tier is pretty boring to play. Not F tier though, because you know there could be times where playing Gibby could be fun, but not that fun. Horizon's S tier. Going up, using this like gravity thing, eating nades into it, getting some sweet kills in the air. Horizon's awesome. Sticking the landing, like the ability to land and just have a soft landing feels so satisfying. It's kind of incredible. So I would probably put Horizon in S tier, guys. I think Horizon's a solid S tier legend. The mobility is too much. It's so fun. It's just like everything about her kit is so fun, dude. Lifeline is fun if you have friends because getting your team up is really cool, but her ultimate sucks. Her tactical kind of sucks too. Oh, I hate doing this. I'm gonna be biased because I love Lifeline and the res, like reviving your teammates for free is pretty cool. cool. That's the fun part. That's the only redeeming quality, because otherwise Lifeline is in C tier, because I just don't think her ultimate is really, really bad. It's really slow. It's not fun. Like when you're playing pubs, just calling down the ultimate just wastes so much time. Like you just want to go fight like squads and stuff. I think she just is not, she needs a rework, man. She's not fun and she's not even good. Imagine being like Gibby at least is good, right? But he's not fun. Lifeline's not even good and she's not fun. Like what's that about? What's that about, dude? Loba, A tier. I think a little bit below Fuse. I think I'm putting Loba in A tier because her kit is really fun. Her bracelet, when it works, is really nice. And the ability to get whatever loot you want in an area is really great, especially when you just win a team fight and you're not really like in the safest position to loot. Also her ability to loot like vaults and stuff is pretty hilarious. Yeah, her entire ultimate is fun. It's like what Lifeline's ultimate could be, but it's like way faster and way more useful in a ton of scenarios, especially for getting ammo. So I do think like in pubs, I always have a good time playing Loba, especially when the Loba TP fails. Yeah, when the Loba teleport fails, hilarious. Always a fun time. Mad Maggie. God, I personally don't like playing her that much. I don't like her ultimate. I don't like her tactical that much. Her tactical is probably the best part of her kit, but her passive, it exists, I guess. Like you can run faster with shotguns, whoop-de-doo. I always felt like her kit has no synergy, and for that alone, I don't think that Mad Maggie's that fun to play. I'm gonna put her in D tier, like a little bit above Crypto. Yeah, Mad Maggie in D tier. I never liked playing her. I feel like her entire kit has no synergy and it's not fun for me to play. And her entire kit now is just to counter Gibby. Whoop-de-doo. So if there's no Gibby, you're kind of useless. Mirage is one of the worst legends in the game, but pretty damn fun legend to play. Not like as fun as Loba and Fuse, but I would put Mirage in B tier. I do think Mirage's clones have a lot of pretty funny things that you can do with them. Like bamboozling people is always a good time, but his ultimate always feels kind of useless. Like the moment they find out that they're shooting the wrong Mirage, they'll find you, right? Or the moment they find you, period, you got, you know? His clones don't move in a way that is very unpredictable, so it's pretty obvious that it's a clone. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, like Mirage is cool. Like he has fun things that you can do with him, and tricking people is always exciting, but I do think he needs a rework and just some type of better buff to be good. But in general, I still personally have a lot of fun playing as Mirage, so that's why I'm gonna put him in B tier. Newcastle is what Gibby wishes he could be in terms of how fun he can play. Having that one-sided shield that can move, his ultimate is always hilarious, like jumping on your teammates and protecting them. Always a good time. Is he like A tier fun? No, I think he's like right above Mirage and B tier. Yeah, I think that's a safe space to put Newcastle, honestly. Like Newcastle is good and way more fun than Gibby. His reviving is way more fun as well, to like kind of like trying to block the enemy from stopping you from reviving. It's sick. And being able to drag your teammates across the map is super fun. So yeah, I like Newcastle in B tier. I think that's a safe spot to put it. Octane is easy S tier. It's like no questions asked. Octane is fun. His stim is awesome. His ultimate is probably the best ultimate in the game. And for funness, tap strafing on it is crazy, right? Like all these things you can do with his ultimate make the game so much more fun. Having an Octane with you in pubs makes the pubs experience a great time. And I think Octane is one of the best characters, period, just for fun. God, his stim is just going in with the stim and like coming in, killing people, like getting out. Oh, God, Octane, you're so cute. Octane, call me. What? Huh? Anyway, I'm very biased, but Ashe to me is a lot of fun. I like her tactical. People with their little tacticals is always a good time. Her ultimate, being able to teleport on a moment's notice, is pretty cool as well. And I understand that if you don't think she's the most fun mobility character, but I love playing as Ashe, but not as much as like these other three. So I'll put her at the bottom of A tier. I think Ashe belongs at the bottom of A tier. I think she's super cool. I think she's really fun. Pathfinder is right below Octane. So much fun. His zipline is always a good time. His grappling into people, grappling away from people, getting the high ground, getting the low ground, just getting the speed boost. All the shenanigans you can do with the grapple are amazing, incredible. He's fun. Having a Pathfinder on your team is always a good time. Playing with Pathfinder, always a phenomenal time. Love having a Pathfinder on my team, dude. It is great. Rampart is way more fun than these bottom three, only because of Sheila. I would put her above, on the top of C tier, above Caustic. The rest of her kit is like kind of slow and boring and kind of grinds the entire game to a halt. But the moment you whip out that Sheila, God, damn, son, like, god damn, son. It just gets crazy. It gets crazy, dude. But besides that, yeah, I think top of C tier is fair, you know? I think top of C tier is pretty fair. Revenant is actually more fun than I remember him being when I was playing him earlier today. I think it's more fun than Mirage. I'd put Revenant in B tier, and let me explain why. The totem, the death totem, it's just fun just dropping in on people for free. Like, come on, who doesn't like that? Getting kills with the silent grenade is hilarious. The silence in general is just so mean. And being able to climb walls like infinitely, always hilarious. He looks like a little creepy little goblin. It's a good time. No alcohol required. Yeah, Revenant is dope. Love me some Revy action. Love me some Revy silence, some little edgelord boy. He's a ton of fun to play, especially in tandem with the best character, Octane. Seer is boring as hell to play. This could be a little bit of bias because Seer's just so annoying to deal with, but like even his like whole ability, it just feels like you're just trying to ruin the fun for people. Like you're not getting that much information. You're just stopping people from reviving and healing and having fun. And your ultimate is just like wall hacks, whoop-de-doo. Like Seer's boring, man. Seer's, don't get me wrong, Seer's probably one of the best characters in the game right now, but like in general, just changes the way people have to play, changes the way that like you have to play. Seer's not that fun. You know, Seer's just not that fun. That's all I'm gonna say. Valk is really fun, and you can't deny that. I would put her below Horizon. I think Valkyrie, her ultimate can be a little like pretty one note. It's like, yeah, we're just using it to escape, and fighting against other Valks is annoying, but the ability to get high ground whenever you want, move, her mobility is on par with nobody else. Like she's the greatest mobility character, but like, you know, S tier is a solid spot for you, Valkyrie. The bottom of S tier is a solid spot for you. Vantage is the most fun I've had on a legend in a long time. I don't give a crap if you think she's not that fun or that cool. I think Vantage belongs in S tier. Her sniper is a ton of fun. Her echo is great. Her ability to scan unlimited through smokes or whatever the hell you want with a good sight is crazy. So I really dig Vantage. I think Vantage is just such a phenomenal pub character. I don't know if she'll be good in ranked, but I don't care, man. Give me more Vantage. Give me some more of that Vantage spicy Vantage goodness. You feel me? Oh, I'm all about that Vantage life. Watson surprised me a little bit today. She does grind the game to a halt, but I think she's better than Caustic. I think she's like in the middle of C tier. Better than Caustic when it comes to the trap characters, because I love her ultimate. I love what her ultimate does. I love when you just put traps up in the middle of a fight. Yeah, I think Watson is a slower character, but still a character that is not completely boring to play. You feel me? Like she don't get me wrong, the lack of mobility is not fun, and setting up an entire room full of traps is like a little tedious, which is why she's in C tier. But I had a good time when I was playing with her, so I had a fun time. Like kind of boring. That's what C tier is, kind of boring. You know what I mean? Wraith is probably bottom of A tier, honestly. Wraith's ability to just like portal away and stuff is always useful. Getting her teammates to get revived and whatnot is always a good time as well. I'd love that she has a tiny hitbox. Having a tiny hitbox does make you more fun to play, let's be honest. So in general, like even just like, I don't know, Wraith is obviously, there's a reason why people love playing her in pubs and stuff. Like the tiny hitbox, her cool little kunai, just the different things you can do with her teleport and whatnot is always a good time. So I do think Wraith is a solid pick for A tier. So that is it. We have successfully ranked all the characters from most fun to least fun. Octane being the most fun, Seer being the least fun. Do you agree with my list? If so, or if not, let me know in the comments down below. Please give me your own list in the comments. If this becomes a video, which it will, play the outro now.